And finally, in boxing, Nigeria's veteran boxer Bash Ali has the capacity to turn up and deliver on his promise to put the country on the map by becoming the oldest man to win a heavyweight title. International promoter Prince Stanley Williams, who expressed this view, said all that Bash Ali needs is the support of Nigerians and government backing to realize the dream. He maintains that there are loads of benefits in staging such a fight for Nigeria as a nation.
It's looking partly uh, possible that this can happen. Why I said partly is because I have been seeing many governments come and go, and they don't pick up that project. So I would not, now that we're involved in the project, and I mean we have all the expertise, we have all the people that can get it done and do it on a very very big scale. That will also put the country itself on the map back again to its glorious days. It opens the doors for a whole lot of possibilities, both in the entertainment, both businesses, both FDIs, foreign direct investments that will come into the country just because of that. And it sounds ludicrous to some people because they are saying that Bash Ali has been struggling for this thing. But when you talk about the Bash Ali fight, this Guinness Book of World Record fight, it involves a whole lot of people, a whole lot of planning, a whole lot of stages. So it's not just about the money, it's how it is being executed. So with people as professional as our own team involved in this now, it's going to make a whole difference. We just need the government to give him that benefit of the doubt. If that is done, I believe you me, it's not only for Bash Ali's success, it's also the success of the country when it comes to sports. Because when a World Cup happens, why people fight for World Cups in their country, it's for tourism, it's for new FDIs. But they're not understanding that boxing can do that. And Bash has created that name for many years. And we're working with very big governing bodies to ensure that that is a success. But of course, the financial part of it, the financial aspect has to be dealt with precisely. So it's something that if the presidency wants to have an insight, we are willing to break down everything at every stage and every expenditure that will be made. But this is a big scale. If we're talking about Guinness Book of World Record and we want it to have a huge impact, then we should do things in a big way. You see fights like Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder we're talking about. That fight should not be anything less than $150 million. And I don't think we're asking for up to that kind of amount of money. And what we're asking for does not involve only Bash Ali, it involves a lot of powerful sporting athletes. You know what they charge for their appearance. Even Anthony Joshua is not cheap. You understand? So it costs tens of millions of dollars to have Anthony Joshua in a fight.
The British-born Nigerian whose Monarch Events and Promotions has in its stable renowned pugilists like Tasif Khan and Temizan Molda of Kazakhstan, alongside Nigerians Ezra the King Arayenka, Victor Bennett, and African women champion Hadijat Badamosi also looks ahead to professional fights coming up in 2024.
I mean, we have boxers from different categories. You have Temizan Mahmouda, he's fighting in the light weight and he's a very good fighter. So he's a fighter to look out for. Then you have Victor Bennett, who is the young lion. He's ready to fight anybody and anybody at any time. So 2024 is going to be a very good year for him. And you have Ezra Arenka, the Nigerian king. Very good boxer. Next year is also a year to look out for him because he has big fights that are, on the bill. Then we also have the ladies champ, Dija, the former Olympian. So she's presently the African Boxing Union champion. So she's one holding that belt at the moment. She will be defending it on the 17th of February in Oka. After that, we're looking at the Atlanta movement for them to go and fight overseas and start plying their trade very well as well and fighting all the top guys. So that is what is going to be a busy year for them. They're going to have multiple fights. And you have Tasif Khan, so who is now becoming a veteran. He's the WBC champion presently in his weight class. I think silver champion. He should be fighting the world champion next year. That's a very big fight on the world stage. So, and there's so much that we have on, I don't want to speak about now, there'll be surprises. But I think it's great for Nigerian boxing that we have boxers who there's a lot at stake for them, and they have a banner that they are representing, and they have the banner that represents them. That's the most important thing, because another thing is people that handle fighters, not everybody that is supposed to be in the boxing business. So some people are for their fighters and some are just there for the business. So I expect to see our fighters rise, and there are also other talents, other buzzing talents all across the nation. And if you speak about boxing as a whole, it's going to be very, very, very exciting in 2024.
Prince Williams also urged Nigerian officials to do more in order to develop boxing and other sports in the country. And that's the tidbits on Sports Extra for today.